Titanfall. Finally, 2016 has arrived, the end of 2016, and we have Titanfall 2, the much anticipated follow-up to the huge Titanfall. And I gotta tell you guys, I am freaking pumped. And this, the one thing, or the one main thing that this game was lacking, in my opinion, a gut-dang campaign. Now, I haven't played the campaign yet. I'm actually going to play it live on stream next week. Oh my gosh, am I looking forward to that. But let's get into the meat and bones here. The multiplayer, what most of you guys care about. Now, I think the number one knock that we had, other than the campaign on Titanfall, was the lack of customization. People just felt like they got bored quickly. They just didn't have enough to do. There weren't enough guns. There weren't camos. There weren't things to make players or pilots or Titans their own. And they have changed that with Titanfall. Now, I've only played a handful of games so far, like 2 or 3 games so far. But to be honest with you, if you played the first Titanfall, you're going to get that in Titanfall 2. The mechanics are very similar. The movements are very similar. It's very smooth. I've said it since the beginning. Titanfall nails the advanced movement. And for some of you guys who maybe have just gotten into the COD scene, I've heard over and over again that Titanfall is a ripoff of COD. Guys, Titanfall nailed, absolutely nailed the advanced movements. And they've been working on, well, the original Titanfall for years before even, Black Ops 2 came out. Advanced Warfare came out. And I'm just a huge supporter of Titanfall, man. The original guys that gave us COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, or a lot of them at least. But they gave us the customization. I know that's what a lot of you guys have been looking for. So let's look at the pilots. And I'm going to get into a gameplay in just a minute. I know a lot of you guys are going to be looking at this video for, man, do I want to buy this game? Is there going to be enough into this game? So now we have our customizable loadouts here. We get into it. The big thing that people wanted to see is, can I make these pilots my own? Now, when you get into it, if you want a different looking pilot right off the bat, you're going to have to choose a different tactical. And as you can see here, based on the tactical that you choose, which is kind of the pilot that you're choosing, the look of the pilot will change. I guess the only downside to this is, the upside is they've got some bitchin' looking Titans or pilots in here. The downside is, if you find a tactical that you like, say you like Stim, you like the fact that you can heal quickly and boost for a short period of time, you might look at him and go, man, he looks stupid. I guess that's the only downside to that, but you can choose from different characters. And but where it really gets into the, can I make them my own? I know this isn't like anything crazy, but they do have different camos and colors and things to make them kind of stand out to yourself. Now, they can't make them stand out too much because you are all on a team, of course. But there are tons and tons of camos unlock, and they are through challenges, like getting 500 kills, traveling 200 kilometers. So that's pretty cool. And I think they have all these advocate gifts. I don't know if that's from maybe if you bought the deluxe version or if you pre-ordered. I'm not really sure. And then you can also choose if it's a male or female. So shout out to the ladies. They took care of you this time, male and female. Then, of course, you've got your assault rifles you can choose from. So out of the gate, they've already got more customization for your pilots. Now they've got more firearms, more guns for you to choose from with your assault rifles, your submachine guns, your light machine guns, your sniper rifles, your shotguns. I only see 2. I'd love to see more. And then just a bunch of different things from you to choose from here. And you get into each one. You can choose each one. And then, of course, you can put, different camos on the gun, which, again, are unlocked through kills and travel distance and, things like that. And ranking up, of course. So, a lot of cool camos on here. You guys know me. I could care less about camos. It makes absolutely no difference to me. There's a couple different sites you can choose from. Those don't really make a difference to me. Then you have your perks down here. A lot of perks that came back, some new perks. And so there's a lot more customization. I know a lot of you guys were kind of looking for some of this stuff. in the game. Well, then, of course, you have your Titans. They've got 6 different Titans right now. I assume they're going to come out with more, but depending on the one that you choose, they'll give you a different look and also different things that they do. And then, of course, you can change the camo of your Titan to make them look a little bit more like what you want. You can put some paint, some artwork on their face. If you want to make them look even more cool, I'm assuming more of this stuff is probably going to be coming out. And then you can also choose the weapon camo for your Titans. So it seems like they have listened to us. They have listened to our demands, well, your guys' demands for more customization. I don't really care. I just point and shoot. I never really gotten into the whole customization thing. But yeah, that's what it looks like, guys. Let's get into a gameplay here. I'm going to start out with just leaving this little bit raw, so you can enjoy the sights and the sounds of Titanfall 2. And I'll be back in just a minute.
Two out, now the rest. Up. Don't lose hope.
Now, one of my favorite series sound-wise is the Battlefield series. I don't know what it is about their sound engine. They must have put in so much work. You feel so immersed when you play Battlefield games, and a lot of that is the audio. You know, audio is something that's pretty important to me. Visuals, you know, I care about. I want the game to look, you know, appealing. I want it to look good, which this game does. But audio is pretty big to me. And I don't know if it's the fact that Astro, a lot of you guys know that I'm partnered with Astro. They sent me their brand new redone A50s before, like, even the public had them. I couldn't believe that. That was really cool. And they're 7.1 Dolby, so I don't know if it's, I'll be honest, even when I was playing Day Zero the other day, like, my ears were being overloaded by, like, new sounds. And when I was playing Titanfall my first couple games, it was literally, like, too much for me to take in. It was crazy. But then when I started getting used to it, I mean, you can pinpoint people. But either way, the sound is just, it's really good. It really is. But I know you guys don't really care about that kind. I mean, you do to a degree, but you want to know about how the game functions. I always thought Titanfall had great hit detection. I always thought Titanfall had great connections. They did have one patch shortly after the game came out where the game was basically unplayable for me. Matchmaking was awful. But so far for Titanfall 2, I've had no issues. Games always have problems on day one release. Unless I missed something because I didn't play till later in the day, I had no issues, man. Got into games right away. Hit detection was fine. I don't know, man. I just had a blast on day one. And even though it's like a level 3 in this, I'm already like a level 8 or 9. Once I got done with that intro, my Elgato was still running. I was like, I don't want to turn off my Elgato. I'm going to play a couple more games. I ended up playing for about 2 more hours. I don't know, man. I'm really enjoying Titanfall so far. I know a lot of you guys are wondering, like, should you buy the game? To be honest, I would just keep watching gameplay. If you guys are unsure, that's the beauty of YouTube and Twitch, right? You guys can just watch gameplays. You can watch Twitch. I suggest when you buy the game, hop into Pilot versus Pilot. That's pretty much what I've been doing so far. Hone in your aim, do all that stuff, then get into the Titans. I mean, obviously it's Titanfall. You got to try those Titans. But I love that there's a Pilot versus Pilot mode in here. I love just going, you know, human versus human. I don't mind the bots and everything, but at least you have the option if you want to just do Pilot versus Pilot, or if you want to go with bots and Titans and all that stuff. Then there's Titan-only modes as well. They also have this new game mode where it's like based on currency, and you have to, like, you build up currency with the kills and the progression that you make, and you actually have to bring them to a bank and deposit them in. You can die during that time. It's just a lot of tactics to it. I actually haven't tried that yet, but I was watching a couple streamers play it earlier today. I want to try that game mode out too. I just wanted to get in Pilot versus Pilot and try and get my awful, terrible aim. My Battle Beaver controller, I swear, is the only thing saving my aim right now. I swear. It's the only thing saving my aim. But I'll be honest, guys. I don't really have any complaints for day one. That doesn't mean things aren't going to change. There's just something about Titanfall. Yeah, I know COD has advanced movement. don't want my COD to have advanced movement. Titanfall is a different game, and Titanfall just feels so good. They just got it right, you know? I've said, even back to the last Titanfall got the advanced movements right. Look at this thing come after me. Look at... I don't remember what they're called. Charges or something. I don't remember what they're called, but that little thing just seeks me out and blows up. I did get hit by one of those full health, and I didn't die, so it's probably just from low health, but... So far, nothing is sticking out to me being overpowered. I didn't get sniped one time. The snipers sound amazing. I heard one cracking off in the distance a couple times. But I actually never got sniped once. But maybe that's because it's pilot versus pilot. You know, the maps are a little bit smaller. But I don't really have any complaints. Again, that doesn't mean it's not going to change. You know, I might be in fairy tale land right now. You know, I might just be in, you know, just that sweet spot where everything's just going good. But I have no complaints for you guys. I wish I could give you some negatives, but I don't really have any right now. What the? Okay, a negative I don't like. Same thing with Titanfall. This epilogue stage, where after the game is done, we won. We had a nice little comeback there. I die, I come back, and now you have to kill all of them before they get to their ship. None of these stats matter. None of these deaths matter. None of these kills matter. I feel like it just draws it out another minute and a half. I don't really know why they do this. Maybe some of you guys like it. Maybe some of you don't. I don't really like it. I think it's kind of dumb, but whatever. I guess there's my negative. There's the negative I could come up with. So I want to know, do you guys plan on getting this game? Do you already have this game? Have you tried the game? What are your thoughts on the game? And do you guys want to see more Titanfall 2? I already have more gameplays. I got a couple good gameplays today. Some nice Fast and Furious, good tempo, decent scores. I'm not a very good FPS player anymore, but hopefully I can get better. Man, I want to play this more. And I've been playing Battlefield. Man, there are so many good games out right now. Call of Duty, I'm looking forward to the remastered. I have no expectation for Infinite Warfare. But I tell you what, I love me some Titanfall 2. As always, thanks for watching. Later.